Now let's try to solve that assignment question. Now to solve that question, what we can do is let's try to work it out. Now, since we need to print 4 rows and 4 columns, so whenever you work with nested loops, remember, whenever you work with this rows and columns, you have to use nested loop. One loop will count the number of rows, and the inner loop will count the number of columns. Okay, so if you can just focus, initially the value of this I is 1, then it will check for the condition, it will jump here, it will say j value is 1, it will check for the condition, it will print 1 star, then this loop will run, j will get, the value of j will be 2 now, j less than 2, j is less than 4, till now your I is still 1, right? And now you're printing a star, you will print this loop for 4 times, and then once you're done with this, you will go to a new line, then you will go here, and again you will go up, I value will be 2 now because of this I plus plus, and then when you say you're again getting into this inside the outer for loop, which is inner for loop, that's j will again get initialized and your value of j will be 1. That means every time you re-enter or into your for loop, which is I for loop, your j value get reinitialized. Okay, so that's how we are getting this 4 rows and 4 columns because of this less than 4 and less than 4. Now this time, instead of printing the star, we need to print number. Now what if I print I? So let's try it with different combination. If we try to print I with a space, we need to print space also. In this scenario, we'll say run as Java application. You'll be getting all 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2 because I basically define the number of rows. What if I print j? It will give you run as Java application. It will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 because every time you re-enter to that loop, it will print from start to end. But what I need the output is this, right? So for this, if you can focus, what if I write here it is I plus j. Now it should be the value of I and the plus the value of j, right? But if I run this, oh, quite weird. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost there. If you can compare, it's almost there. It's we want 1 and the output we are getting is 2. We want 2, the output we are getting is 3. And there's no space here. Let's take a space also. Let me rerun it. Okay, so we are getting 2, 3, 4, 5, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I need an output which is less than 1. So I will say I plus j minus 1. So let me run this again. And bingo. This is your assignment question's answer. Simple. So we can do some modification here. Instead of writing that formula there, we can write int k equal to I plus j minus 1. And then instead of printing a formula here, we'll say simply k. Again, run as Java application. Yeah, you're getting this output. But this time what we'll do is we'll just change the pattern. Instead of 5 here, I need 1. Instead of 5, I need 1. Instead of 6, I need 2. Instead of 5, it should be 1, 2, and 3. That means once you complete this 4, the next value should be 1. So after 4, it should be 1, 2, and then after 4, it should be 1, 2. Now, how to print this? If you can observe, if my value of this addition, I plus j minus 1, goes above 4, I need to subtract that number by 4. So what I mean by that is, before printing the value, let me check if my k value is, let's say, greater than 4. In this scenario, I need to print, or I will just say k equal to k minus 4. Simple. Now since in this if condition I have only one statement, we don't need that curly braces. So curly braces is optional when you have only one statement. And that's it. Every time your k value go beyond 4, it will subtract that number by 4. So that means this value is 5, but since it is greater than 4, it will say 5 minus 4, which is 1. If I try to run this code, run as Java application, the output is this. So this was your question. Clear? So this is how you have to solve the pattern. Now let me give you an assignment. So we'll say next time we'll print this 4 star, then a star here, and then a star here, and we need to create a box structure, but I don't need star in between. Clear? So this we'll do in the next video.